Hello, this is your Northern Colorado real estate market update for June 2025. I've got the latest data from May of 2025. I'm going to look at what my area is, which is Longmont to Fort Collins. So I've drawn a graph that is basically every community between Longmont and Fort Collins, including Loveland, Berthoud, and Windsor. So we're going to talk about these four graphs, and I'll tell you what, I'm predicting that home prices are going to actually come down. Now, there's no crash. I've been laughing for years when people say there's going to be a crash. There is no crash, but I think this couple of months is going to be where you see home prices a little lower than they've been in the last couple of years. Home sellers are going to need to price their homes so that they do sell, and home buyers may have the opportunity to pick something up than it would have gone for in the last couple of years. So that's good news, and maybe not the greatest news. But the thing is, even those home sellers, as long as you didn't buy in the last 2 years, you're still going to make a profit on it. So my name is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty, Northern Colorado. And you can learn more about me at my website, which is www.andyhawbaker.com. Let's dive in and look at these four graphs. Like I said, it's Longmont to Fort Collins. We're starting with the number of new listings. Now, the reason this is important is if you look all the way to the right-hand side, April was kind of a peak around 900 new listings. Came down a little bit in May, but still 850 plus new listings coming on the market, which, as you can see, is way higher than we've peaked in the last 3 years and kind of matching where we were 4 years ago, so in 2021. So since 2021, we've never had that many new homes come on the market in a single month. So more homes are on the market. So that's good. That means choice for buyers. But it means, well, let's talk about what it's going to mean. The number of closed sales is my second graph here. So there is a nice spike here. You can see the normal seasonality of these 5 years. And there is a nice spike. We're having a good year, selling more this year than last year for May. But you can see that's peaking right now at 600. So I just told you there were 900 new homes on the market and only 600 are going to sell in a month. That means there's just this month alone, there's 300 homes rolling to the next month. But you have all the homes that haven't sold in the previous months all accumulating in more and more inventory. So that's what's happening there. We jump to this third slide. This is the month's supply of inventory. So you can see, back in 2021, in the beginning of 2022, we had no inventory. There was like 2 weeks worth of inventory. And that's when people were kind of freaking out. There was nothing to buy. And it's grown. You can see it's a pretty solid amount of inventory growing. So for May, we're over 3 months of inventory, almost 3.5 months worth of inventory. That means that the current number of sales, if no new homes came on the market, how long would it take to sell through the homes that are currently available? And that's almost 3.5 months. So, but the numbers I showed you already is showing that it's only getting worse. More homes are coming on the market. So what does this mean? This is basic supply and demand, basic economics here. But on my last slide, we've got the median sales price. Sorry about that. The median sales price. If you look at the median price, of course, in 2020, it was kind of flat, jumped a little bit, 21, 22, and then it's been relatively flat. For this area that I've drawn out, around $550,000 is the median sales price. And really, we've been fairly flat on that since kind of May of 22. It has come down. The end of 23 is when people kind of freaked out about interest rates, and that was kind of the low point on pricing. But as you can see, we're still at about that $550,000 range, so relatively flat. So what am I getting at with this? What I'm trying to tell you is there is way more inventory, more homes are coming on the market. A lot of homes are selling, but not as many as are coming on. So that's good news for buyers because more inventory means more choice. You can take your time, you can choose something. It's becoming a buyer's market where now you can ask for concessions, maybe to buy down your rate. You could maybe offer less than the asking price in most cases. And that's where we're gonna see these opportunities where buyers get homes for a little less money than that we've previously had in the last couple of years. So my prediction for late summer 2025, and fall of 2025, until interest rates do something crazy, is that home pricing, you're going to see your neighbor's house selling for less than the other neighbor sold it for 6 months before that. So don't freak out about this. If you're a home seller, like I said, you just can't make up a number and add 10% to it like we used to do a couple of years ago. When you're selling a home, you got to price your home so it looks like a good deal and people will buy that. So this is exactly what's going on. I'm showing you the actual data. No one else is really talking about this. So, hopefully you've enjoyed that. If you got some value out of this video, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you watch more of my videos so you can learn more about Northern Colorado and what's really happening in the real estate market. Again, my name is Andy Hawbaker. I'm a realtor with Coldwell Banker Realty, Northern Colorado, and you can learn more about me and hit me up at my website, which is www.andyhawbaker.com.